In the middle of the Nevada desert, surrounded by mountains and miles of empty land, lies one of the most secretive military installations in the world. For decades, its existence was never officially acknowledged. Commercial aircraft are forbidden from flying over it. The surrounding roads are guarded, and anyone who gets too close is immediately confronted by armed security. Yet despite all this secrecy, satellite images reveal long runways, massive hangars, and structures unlike anything seen at ordinary military bases. The place is known as Area 51, and for more than half a century, it has been at the center of some of the most controversial conspiracy theories in modern history. Area 51 is located deep within the Nevada Test and Training Range, roughly 130 kilometers north of Las Vegas. At first glance, the surrounding region appears completely empty, just desert, dry lake beds, and mountain ranges stretching across the horizon. But hidden beside a salt flat known as Groom Lake, the United States military established a facility so secretive that it remained classified for decades. The base was first developed in the 1950s during the height of the Cold War. At that time, the United States was desperately trying to develop new reconnaissance aircraft capable of flying higher and faster than anything that existed before. To test these aircraft away from public view, the government needed a remote location where experimental technology could be developed in total secrecy. Groom Lake, with its flat, dry lake bed and isolated desert terrain, was the perfect place. And so Area 51 was born. In its earliest years, Area 51 became the testing ground for one of the most famous spy planes ever created, the Lockheed U-2. Designed to fly at extremely high altitudes, the U-2 allowed the United States to photograph Soviet territory during the Cold War. But when these aircraft were first tested over Nevada, something unexpected happened. Commercial pilots and civilians began reporting sightings of strange objects flying at unbelievable heights. These aircraft moved faster and higher than anything the public knew existed. Because the projects were classified, the government could not explain what people were seeing. Instead, many sightings were simply dismissed or quietly filed away. Over time, these unexplained sightings helped fuel the growing mythology surrounding Area 51. But the U-2 was only the beginning. Throughout the following decades, the base reportedly hosted the testing of some of the most advanced aircraft ever developed. One of them was the A-12 Oxcart, a high-speed reconnaissance plane capable of flying more than 3 times the speed of sound. Later, experimental stealth aircraft were also tested in the same region. These aircraft used unusual shapes and materials designed to avoid radar detection. Some of them had triangular designs unlike anything previously seen. When people spotted these strange aircraft flying over the desert at night, many assumed they were witnessing unidentified flying objects. And this is where the conspiracy theories truly began. In the late 1980s, a man named Bob Lazar made a series of controversial claims about Area 51. Lazar stated that he had worked at a secret facility near the base where scientists were studying alien spacecraft. According to his story, several extraterrestrial vehicles had been recovered and were being reverse-engineered to understand their technology. His claims quickly spread through television interviews and conspiracy communities. Some people believed him, others dismissed the story as fabrication. But Lazar's statements dramatically increased public curiosity about Area 51. Since then, the base has been linked to countless theories involving extraterrestrial life, secret technologies, and underground laboratories. Some researchers believe that massive underground structures exist beneath the desert floor, facilities far larger than the buildings visible from satellite images. Others suggest that experimental aircraft tested at Area 51 may be decades ahead of publicly known technology. There have even been reports of strange lights moving across the night sky above the desert, performing maneuvers that conventional aircraft could not achieve. Of course, most of these claims remain impossible to verify. The US government has never confirmed the existence of alien technology at Area 51. However, the secrecy surrounding the facility continues to raise questions. Even today, the airspace above Groom Lake remains one of the most restricted regions in the United States. Unauthorized aircraft are prohibited from entering the area, and the roads leading toward the base are monitored by security patrols, often referred to by locals as the Camo Dudes. These guards watch anyone who approaches the restricted perimeter. Visitors are warned not to cross the boundary, and those who ignore the warning signs can quickly find themselves facing serious legal consequences. Despite decades of speculation, very little official information about the base has been released, and that lack of transparency has allowed the mystery to grow even larger. Today, Area 51 continues operating behind layers of secrecy, whether it is simply a testing facility for advanced military technology, or a place where far more unusual research has taken place, remains one of the most debated questions in modern conspiracy history. Until the full truth is revealed, the Nevada desert will continue to guard one of the world's most famous secrets, and the mystery of Area 51 will remain very much alive.